Alright, it's William Jamming. So this video we are going to share with you guys how to dealing with the problem of the paint bucket filling problem. Okay, so if you are using paint buckets and you will realize that we got a little edges here and a black line that does not be filled because, well, if you zoom in, because there is a default setting in the Photoshop that if you use paint bucket, they will leave out a certain space. So how to deal with that, especially if you're dealing with the line art and you want to fill that? Well, pretty simple. So first, remember that we discussed about history in the previous introduction of Photoshop for the digital artist. Okay, if you haven't done that, you can check that out. For now, I'm going to use it and review what we have learned. Okay, so click history and you can just layer visibility. I think paint bucket. I'm going to erase it till the paint bucket. So it kind of just undo everything until we use the paint bucket. Okay, so yeah, if you use paint bucket, you will fill most of the part, but without paint the line, the little line here. So how to do that? My suggestion for you guys, especially if you're dealing with a different section of the paintings, you can use a certain technique of magic wand. So I think here, and if you don't see the magic wand, you just click and hold, and you got the magic wand tool. Okay, and you can use the W if you're already here, and you can click what is inside, will automatically select this area. And this is the beauty of magic wand. You can select the area, and you can't just use the paint bucket and then fill the color. It won't work, but you need to expand it a little bit, so to kind of overlap or include that the blank area between. So what are you going to do? You're going to use this select, and then you can modify and expand the area. Okay, so you will see a new window which is here, expand by what pixel. So I think I'm going to just use 5 pixel. Okay, so as you guys can see, if you zoom in, yeah, it kind of just expands a certain pixel. So yeah, because the line art, the red lines we are drawing is a little bit small, so you don't need to expand that much. So you can select and modify and expand. You don't need to expand 5 pixel, maybe 1 or 2. I think 2 pixel. And I think we can get away with the 2 pixel, right? And zoom out. And then once it's selected, you can just fill it. So here is the suggestion for filling is if you got a pretty complex image, you don't need to fill that in the same layer as your line art. So you can just make a new layer, and the magic wand selection area will still hold without the changes of your layer. Okay, so it won't change according to the layer, but it will still be selected. Okay, so even though the line art, let me just line art is here, and this is the fill. Okay, so once it's selected, you can fill the color. Okay, you can just use the paint bucket. Okay, just click paint bucket and choose whatever the red that you think you like. Maybe just here, and use the eyedropper tool. Zoom in, not out. On eyedropper, just get the right color and got to the fill, and just a gradient paint bucket, and click and command and D to deselect, and the filling space is gone. Okay, so yeah, pretty cool. So, and in this way, you can separate this line art as well as the filling part. Okay, So, and of course you are not leaving any of the blank space in between.